All right. 1, 2, 3.
We're moving to Florida!
All right, you guys. We are here today with our first official "We're moving to Florida" video.
Yeah.
And I've gotten so many questions on my food Instagram about why you're moving, where you're moving, and just lots of love. So we thought, let's start sharing some of the reasons why and how and all of that. So
it's kind of a long story, but we'll try to make it short and sweet for you.
So we're going to start with the first question, which is why?
That's a big question.
Yeah, why are we moving to Florida? And this is the longest answer. So, but we're going to do our best to make it quick.
Where this all started.
All right, so this all started with me.
Of course.
Of course. I went to Hawaii right after high school. I graduated high school and I hopped on an airplane and I went to Hawaii. And I ended up doing a short-term missions trip thing there. And I fell in love with the islands. I fell in love with the warm weather. And so I was there for about 6 months. Moved back home to marry this man.
Had to talk her into it, you know.
Not too hard. But yeah, so moved back home to get married. And then from there,
I decided I wanted to go to school for recording. So looked at a few different programs and decided on one actually in Florida. So in 2003, we packed up after being married for a year.
Yeah, we got married
in
in 2002. Yeah.
And we moved to Florida so I could go to school. So we were there for a year.
1 year.
1 year. And
we had lots of fun.
Loved it. Loved the area. Loved the beaches. Went to Universal a bunch.
Yeah. Went to lots of beaches. Had no reason that we necessarily left. We were just like, oh, he's done with school. So what should we do now?
Now what? So
we just were like, I guess we go home to Oregon.
Yeah. So we just moved back home. Stayed there for a while. And never really thought about Florida again. Just, okay, we went there. That was fun.
So after moving home from Florida, pretty often after that, I started mentioning to AJ, let's move to Hawaii. I love Hawaii. Let's go to Hawaii. And I was talking about it all the time, and I probably brought it up 2 to 3 times a year. Yeah. And we're talking like every year for the last basically 20 years now. And I'd always be like, let's move to Hawaii. I want to live there. It's so warm. And he was usually like, sorry, no, too expensive, too hard to move there, too many logistics, we're not doing it. And I'd always be like, okay, fine.
Break her heart.
I usually cry. Yeah, I would cry.
Yeah, it was kind of a touchy subject.
It was, yeah. So then, but then usually 6 months later, I'd bring it up again because I was just dying to live there. So,
in between that time, Amy and I just randomly kept ending up at Disneyland and Disney World and different things. So my parents moved to California, so we went down there to visit them. Went to Disneyland.
Yeah, if we're in California, we're going to Disney.
Went back, a year or two later, went to Disneyland again. Then we started getting into doing races. So Amy decided she wanted to start running. So her and her mom would go to Disneyland and would do races. So they did a 5K, they did a 10K.
Yeah. That's my only motivation to run was to run in Disney. I don't like running other than to run in Disney.
So since all of the, moving to Florida, coming back home, talking about Hawaii, Disney has just been part of our lives. So I'm a truck driver. I've been driving trucks for almost 15 years now, and I drive fuel trucks. So I'm transporting gas and diesel. And in Oregon, 90% of the time, we have great weather to be a truck driver. That's awesome.
Oh, we do. Oh,
we do. 90% of the year, it really isn't that
I was
bad.
about to go boo.
But they're living where we live in Oregon. We deal with a lot of ice and snow. On occasion,
when it's winter,
and when it happens, it's bad because we can't take care of our roads here apparently. So this year so back in 2019,
August,
kind of starting to get more into the winter mindset. I'm like, I really don't want to drive in the snow and ice again because that previous winter was really bad. But chains on a bunch, the freeways were closed,
Mess.
I'm like, I don't want to do this again. So that's kind of where my mind was already starting to go coming into the fall, and then Amy on time.
Yeah, on time for my every 6 months, every 3 to 6 months. Let's move to Hawaii, Q.
Yeah.
I said in August 2019, I said we should move to Hawaii, and he said no, because he always says no. Okay, but then he goes, but what do you think about living in Florida? They have beaches, they have Disney, and it's more affordable than Hawaii. And my jaw dropped. I was like, oh, what?
Why have we not
thought of this before? So we just started taking some time to pray about it and think about it. I mean, we didn't need that much time to pray about it.
But we wanted to make the right decision.
Yeah,
we didn't want to just
kids.
jump into it and be like, we're going to move cross country. Why not?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So, in our next couple of videos, we're going to dive more into the how, the what, the when, the where. So we hope you guys stay tuned and join us.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
Don't forget to like. If you guys have any specific questions about any of this journey, put it in the comments down below and we'll make sure to get some answers out there.
Yeah, because we want to answer your guys' questions on how and why we're doing it. So
it's a pretty crazy thing to move 3,000 plus miles just for Disney and beaches.
But we're going to do it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. Be blessed with the rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.